Oh, it won't. Okay, it insists I do it. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, we are testing from the barn. Now if I get the camera to turn around, there we go. Okay.
Hello, are you good?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's watching, but we're on.
Okay, you can't tell?
Um, yeah, I can. 0.
Okay, let me know if somebody pops on.
Okay, so just do it anyway. This still gets recorded.
It's recording.
Yeah,
Okay.
YouTube records it.
Let's give them something interesting to see for a minute.
We'll tell them what we're doing.
We are making a cover for this because this tank doesn't get hot enough.
That's the VATO tank to do the gold leaching in.
The VATO tank is a vigorously agitated tank with oxygen and heat. You can see we got a heat band on the bottom. The weather turned cold a few days ago. We are working on getting it so it holds a little bit more heat. You can see the tank up here. It's about 36 degrees. It's about half full of water. And we put in 100 pounds of magnetic iron gold ore concentrate, which assays 1.75 ounces per ton. In preparation for doing the leach, we put in 2 gallons of hydrochloric acid and about a pound of sodium percarbonate. Also known as OxyClean, not a commercial. So the combination of an acid and an oxidizer equals a wet roast.
Hey, we got 2 people watching now.
Oh, we are destroying the pyrite that was in that iron sand. Pyrite is iron, sulfur, and a little bit of gold. Once we've done that, the leach, which we're preparing for, will go faster, be more complete, more gold. So what we're trying to do is trying to sneak in a plywood lid for this, because when this gets going, it's pretty intense. Here, I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah, let me get over it. Yeah, vigorous is the word.
Yes, the shop is a mess. That's our winter project.
There it goes. Sounds like a Huey helicopter coming in the land. Thump, 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 thump.
Yes. We did have a problem with the blade.
7 now.
We did have a problem with the blade on this. We were using a paint stirrer, and abrasiveness of the iron powder, iron sand, just made it thin as aluminum foil. And we had 2 blades. One of them's completely gone. We haven't even found it yet. So we got rid of those. We put some bar stock, welded it together nice and thick in the middle, put little wings on the end of it, and that really does a good job on this. Yes, we know about zinc on the rod. It is in solution, along with all the other zinc that was already on that iron sand, which there's probably a lot of it. And if you just joined us, yes, the shop is a mess.
But thank you for joining us.
I'm Brian. The guy holding the camera is Harry. He's my brother. He helps me do all the heavy stuff. Yeah, there is heavy stuff from time to time. This is all the sand that the 100 pounds of concentrate came from. You can see there's buckets of sand.
We're back down to zero again.
Back to what?
Zero again.
Oh, yeah, tell me. So I can shut up.
I just, there, now we're two. Hello, everybody, again.
Yes, we got, this is all the sand that the 100 pounds of iron, magnetic iron came from. The magnetic iron is also attached to the gold. There's no gold in this now because the magnets pulled it all out. We have had it tested. That's why we're saving this in case after the test came back and showed us that there was any gold in this, we would have saved it. But we're not going to save it now. It's all going to become backfill for a driveway.
Okay.
So if you just got here, we are working on the VATO tank so that we can keep it warmer and keep it from splashing out. We just cut a piece of plywood. The plywood's going to slide in underneath. So time to measure.
You cut the slit for the shaft.
We measure this. Yeah, it's right about 24. It's going to be a tight fit. So I'm going to cut off a 1/2 inch. Maybe you already did. No, that one. So this is what I need, but I gotta cut it in half. Now I gotta make half of it so it fits up to the rod, and then the other half so it fits past the rod. So we're gonna cut it down to 11 3/4. Welcome to the show. We cannot see your text right now. We're just testing to see if that camera works all the way back to the Wi-Fi. So
Yeah, I would have to go check the video quality after we stop recording.
We're gonna cut this board and then we're gonna set up the cameras again so we can see what you're texting. And we'll be back pretty quick, but we'll keep you online until we're done with it. You're gonna see me watching. Everybody's gonna get to watch me looking for tools that I can't find.
You had it right here.
I had that square.
Oh, the square?
I did a good job of hiding this one. It was just here.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it.
If anybody sees a square, tell me.
Yeah. Can you put it back over here? No. I don't know, Brian. I don't know. Did you use something else to draw your line?
Found it.
Oh, you found it. Hey, you found it, everybody.
In front of me. So we're gonna cut this.
Hello, welcome to the channel, everybody. We're building a lid for a VATO gold leaching tank right now. And then here, a little bit later this afternoon, we'll actually be doing live streaming of the gold leaching process. Haha, no power either. Huh? There you go. Yeah. And later when we're doing the gold leaching process, I'll have a laptop set up so that we can answer your questions.
Yeah, right now we can't see what you're texting, so we apologize for that. But this is kind of a test to see if the Wi-Fi reaches out to the barn.
It appears to be working pretty good. I'm not getting any messages.
So this is half the lid, making the lid in two halves. The other half will have a notch for the rod.
Let's go ahead and...
Because of the way this frame is made, this should slide right in. It should.
Yeah.
We'll get some tie wraps
Are
in
you...
the way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to trim down this edge.
I thought you were going to put it in 90 degrees to that, you know? Oh, I see what you're going to do.
There it is.
Hello again, everybody. In case you're wondering, we're building a lid for our VATO, vigorously agitated tank with oxygen and heat.
This tank has about 25 gallons of water, 100 pounds of magnetic iron sand, which also has gold attached to it. We're acid washing it as a pre-treatment for leaching. As soon as we flip the pH, we'll be ready to leach. But I also want it to be hot, 120 degrees, and I want it to be mixing. If you just got here, let's move the camera back where I'm standing. And
I think we may have broke up for a second there.
I will turn on the pump so you can, or not the pump, but the impeller so you can see what's going on. You get the idea. That agitation is important. Oxygenation is important. For oxygenation, we're using laundry cleaner, OxyClean. Sodium percarbonate. Sodium carbonate makes basically liquid H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide plus 2 gallons of this. And yeah, it's gonna singe the iron in there pretty good and make it open up and release some gold. The gold content of 100 pounds of our magnetic ore concentrate is 1.75 ounces per ton, which makes 100 pounds of this worth about $600 today's prices. Okay, I'm going to get back to making the other lid. Now this time I have to change this a little bit. I have to put a notch for the like this.
So we do that, I'm going to go get our special guest. Get our special guest. Get our special guest. You just
Give everybody a good chance to see this.
This is our special guest. This is Brindy, the mining chihuahua.
The Mayan?
Mining.
Mining chihuahua. There you go. I thought it said mine.
She'll be appearing off and on.
There's your email. Come on up so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah.
We're doing this because when this is running, it sucks in a ton of air. Right now, the air in here is what, 35, 40 degrees. I wish it was 40, 35.
If that.
This will help stop all that cold air from going in. This tank gets nice and warm. We had it up to 110 degrees last week, but the outside temperature was 50, 60s.
Well, yeah, it needs to be at least 70 for the leach to even start working.
Yeah, it needs to be 70 degrees for anything to work chemically. So I like to get it to 120. We ran a whole series of tests. If you look at glycine versus Eco Goldex, one of our videos, you will see why it's good to have agitation and good airflow.
And heat.
And heat.
And oxygen.
And oxygen, yep.
Oh, you need all those things to make it work.
Use every trick, bang, it'll go fast. It'll be more complete, you get a better result. That's why this says VATO instead of VAT. Reminds everybody we're adding oxygen and heat. Okay, I got my mark. I'm gonna use a skill saw to make a notch. No, not drilling it. I'm not. No saber saw. No jigsaw.
See if you can do it. Quick and simple, yeah, without having to break out another tool and get it all set up.
The painted side down, because this does splash a little bit. Look, you can see the insulation going around the heating band. That made a difference. That added 10, 20 degrees to the liquid heat. That is a Celsius measured thing. It should get up over 300 degrees. You don't want to do that to a plastic barrel.
So we have a second thermostat on it.
We have another thermostat up here, which cuts it off when it gets to 140. And right now the temperature
41.
is 41. It was at what, 35?
Yeah, 35. Yeah, 38. I think it was. Yeah, same as the air temperature. All right. Hey. Can you get the sit flat? There it goes. Hey, yeah. Not quite flat. Oh, what's it? Is it hung up on a cord or something? Did you make your notch deep enough? Yeah, I think so.
There it is.
There.
Okay, that's on there. That's in there. That's all the way tight. I am probably going to put a handle on this so that I can slide it in there a lot easier than what you just saw. And does it work?
Let's see what it sounds like with the lid on.
Let's find the outlet. Plug it in for a moment. This also makes a nice handy switch. Oh yeah, that's a lot quieter than.
Well, let's let it get going. Oh yeah, it doesn't make the helicopter thump 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 noise. A little bit, but not much. That's much quieter. Oh yeah. That's a lot better. Huge improvement.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, well, you actually hear us talking now. You couldn't hear us before.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna turn that back on. I unplugged the.
Yeah,
That's
we
about
kicked,
a half horsepower, 1740 RPM.
kicked it up to 47. The temperature.
It is gaining ground fast. Okay, that's our improvement for today. We're going to do one other improvement, or one other procedure. We're gonna run to a hardware store and buy a handle for this, because that's gonna be a pain without the handle.
And then we'll
I have to be able to open this to check the pH, and later this afternoon we're going to be back, and you're going to see pH control, how easy it is,
and to start the leaching process.
and we'll talk about the start of the leaching project, we're acid washing, alkaline leaching, which means you don't want to put a lot of acid at the beginning, because it's going to be a real pain to flip, or expensive to flip from acid to alkaline. Our leach is alkaline, Eco Goldex. Okay, thank you guys for stopping. How many of you are there?
One right now, there were as many as 6.
Oh, well, thanks for hanging in there. I know this is kind of boring.
We'll be back later this afternoon.
We're going to do this again. No schedule yet. Just whenever we can get in here and work on this. Right now we got to set up a ton of electronics.
Okay, yeah, it'll be an hour or so. So
right now
just
we're
keep
running
watching.
off a phone. We can't even see what you're typing. So we'll be back.
So
thank you for watching.
So check in later, everybody. Thank you for watching. And one more view of Brindy the mining dog. Huh?
We need to get a hard hat for Brendan.
Yeah. And stay there. Don't fall off. Good girl.